Hi, Philip from TW White & Sons. We've been delighted to acquire this Suzuki Vitara 1.4 Boosterjet ALLGRIP S, finished in Galactic grey with cosmic black roof section. It's two owners from new, done 57,000 miles. We'll confirm the mileage in a second. It's MOT through till January 25. It's got a very decent level of service history with it. Last serviced by Stoneacre on the 26th of July 23. We would have done a further service to that, but it's in beautiful condition for something that's done, you know, a higher mileage. It's well spec'd and the condition of the car is great. The previous owner has really looked after this vehicle. You got rear privacy glass, black multi-spoke alloy wheels, front and rear parking sensors with on-screen display, as well as a reverse camera. And look at this, 60/40 split rear seat system. The previous owners very kindly left a sort of boot mat in there, which is always, well, look at the condition of the carpet underneath, which is always a good sign that the car's been really well looked after. You've got plenty of storage space here. Got all the load area cover, all the attachments with it. Everything's in place, and there's an absence of marks to the interior plastics. Always a good sign on one of these. So it's ALLGRIP, all-wheel drive, Vitara S, really well spec'd, as I say. Privacy glass, keyless entry, a reverse camera, front and rear parking sensors, cruise control, to name but a few of the excellent level of specification on this vehicle. Will come with a year's Suzuki approved warranty, and the car's been through the workshop. We've given it a service. We haven't done just an oil and filter change. More important than the servicing is the way in which the vehicle has been inspected. We carry out 101 point used vehicle check over, where we check everything. The condition of the wipers, I know that sounds minor, but it's extremely important. Brake condition, brake pad wear, brake disc wear, vehicle's electrical systems, make sure that everything works on the vehicle and is safety first and foremost, decent level of tread across all tyres, etc. But a really nicely looked after vehicle. Absence of marks to the bodywork. You've got this wonderful leather and suede, Alcantara suede interior here, piped, well, not piped, stitched in red, but discreetly done. Previous owners left the carpet mats. You've got electric windows all round with electric driver's window, one touch facility, central locking electric power folding mirrors. And sitting inside this car, I've already put the keys in the car. It's keyless entry, keyless start, so you've got your engine stop start button there. Radar brake support. You know, this is a well spec car. Hill descent control, traction control, parking sensors, fog lamps. It's really well spec and beautifully made. So dip the clutch, let's go through a few controls. Engine stop start button down here. This is the level of spec we get on this vehicle. So 57,191 miles, tachometer, rev counter with temperature gauge on the left hand side, right hand side speedo with fuel gauge down beneath that. You've got here a little button here which changes this into this central display. So you've got instant fuel economy, average fuel economy, range indicator, average speed, blank screen. If I keep my finger on a blank screen here on this button, it takes you into the vehicle sub menu when you can change how you read the distance in units, fuel economy, language, fuel reset, temperature, set parking sensors, clock setting, door locks, lights, anti-theft, TPMS, tyre pressure monitoring system, default settings, and then back. So there's a hell of a lot here to interest the driver, and you know, you can always make the car, you can set all these preferences up to what you, the customer, actually likes. Stereo controls that operates this really marvellous Suzuki in-car entertainment system here. Stereo controls on the left hand side, integrated Bluetooth with voice control, adaptive radar cruise control which senses vehicles in front of you, will slow down the vehicle as appropriate. You can set up the parameters of that through this. Auto wipers with variable speed on the intermittent, auto lights and indicators left hand side. You've got really great Let's move this tag. You got really great climate control air conditioning. Very simple. Just dial in the temperature you want. Let's just show you. Dial in the temperature you want. Say we want it at 23. Hit automatic. It will adjust the fan speed and the direction of the air according to the internal temperature of the vehicle. Some people love auto climate control. I'm a bit old-fashioned, so what I tend to do is operate everything manually. So to come off the auto setting, I would adjust the fan like so. Just whatever setting of temperature I want. You can adjust the direction of the air through the mode button here. Auto button is what I've just explained, and recirc or taking air from the outside in. Front demist, heated rear window. Very straightforward. And down beneath here, 12-volt power socketry and USB socketry. 6-speed manual box, all-wheel drive settings there. It's ALLGRIP all-wheel drive as opposed to two-wheel drive. This wonderful system, touchscreen, couldn't be easier. DAB radio, 6 presets per waveband. If I want to get into the sub menus of this wonderful setup to adjust sound, balance, fader, go into, press the cog button. Sound settings will do all of that for you. You got equalizer presettings, whatever type of music you wish to listen to, it will, you can select. Back button, it could not be easier. Speed dependent volume control, that will adjust the sound to compensate for any road or engine noise. Back button, home screen, satellite navigation, really good system on this car. There it is, there's the map. Points of interest nearby. So if I wanted, say, a petrol station, automotive petrol station, comes up with a range of options. Highlight the one you wish to go to, and the nav will assist you in getting there. Excuse me. Sub menu on the nav where you can change some of the parameters on it. Integrated Bluetooth with voice control. I can actually deselect this now in a minute. I think you've got to hold it for a certain amount of seconds. This person's details. There we are. That takes I've just erased somebody's phone details, name. It's cog button. Again, the sub menu to the integrated Bluetooth. But what it's got is this. Smartphone connectivity, so you connect your phone or Apple CarPlay or Android Auto through the USB, and you get most of the icons that are on the phone appear on this central screen. So you'll be able to interact with Spotify, which gives you access to hundreds of thousands of songs and albums. Absolutely superb in digital sound quality. WhatsApp messaging, you can interact with that. Any messages you get on the way home, you can look at those. Waze navigation, which offers an or Google Maps. Waze navigation is superb. It offers an excellent alternative solution to Suzuki's already excellent sat nav. But the thing I like about Waze, it's very easy to interact with it. It's voice controlled, and the other thing with it is it warns you of potholes, stop vehicles, warns you of speed cameras, and it obviously will divert you to the shortest way possible. But to interact with it is a really good program. It's simple and easy to understand. And obviously here you got your reverse camera, and you can see there you've got parking sensors on the rear, and you've got them on the front. The closer you get to an object, the more those little arrows, if you like, banding shows. So front and rear parking sensors, reverse camera. It's a beautifully spec vehicle. Look, you got clock here, directional eyeball vents, just really well finished. And that Japanese engineering and Japanese built, it's just superb. A good rugged vehicle which is simple and easy to use. Very good in town driving through its excellent 6-speed manual gearbox. and excellent on the motorway too. 4-wheel drive, you've got a centre armrest, you've got everything in this car. Well spec'd, and it's been looked after by the last owner. You know, you can only see it by condition of the windscreen pillars, you know, the roof lining. There's very little marks in this car. It's just been a well maintained, beautifully looked after vehicle, and that's why we bought it. We bought this primarily for stock. Why? Because it's good value for money. It's got a very good level of service history. It's been through our workshop, and it's got an absence of marks on it, and really for an 1867 plate car, it's very relevant in the way it looks. It doesn't look dated at all, and level of specification when you're looking at some of the cars out there, level of specification on this is second to none. It looks like we've just fitted 2 new front tyres to this car, by the way. If you want to find out anything about this wonderful Vitara Boosterjet S ALLGRIP manual, 18 on a 67, it was registered the 8th of the 1st, 18. Please go onto our website, which is www.twhiteandsons.co.uk. Thank you for watching.